So my main quest is there. The City of the Sun. Level 12, and I'm level 30? 31. So yeah, I've been just wandering around the map doing so much other stuff apart from the main quest. I'll get to one point where everything else is done and I'm only doing the main quest. And I haven't touched the DLC area yet either. So we will get to the DLC area. And I haven't touched that area, as you can see. Not big on horror games. Nice. Yeah, I recently played, as I mentioned, the Return to Mysterious Island games 1 and 2. I played those in the middle of playing Metro Exodus, because at the time Metro Exodus was playing up and wasn't working properly on my computer. And that was something I could play instead. So I played through those two games, then tried Metro again. It still wasn't working for streaming. So then I played In Sound Mind, which is a psychological horror game. And after that one, I reinstalled Windows on my computer and Metro Exodus got working again. So yeah. Last 2 weeks of VODs will be on my Twitch. Older than that, I think the newest on my YouTube is 2-3 months ago. I had to have some time where I wasn't able to stream and wasn't able to upload YouTube and stuff. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, Return to Mysterious Island, as I mentioned, is a point-and-click adventure game. First one was released in 2004, the second one was 2009. They're based on, I think it was a Jules Verne novel with the same name, Return to Mysterious Island. Yeah, I quite like the story of them, but I did find myself having to look up at walkthroughs and have walkthroughs to help me work out puzzles, work out what I had to do next and things like that, which I don't like to do. We'll get back to what I was heading in here. Let's pick up this quest.
Ah, machine riding Nora with a special spear. How lucky to come across you. I have a proposal. Come closer. Call me Fernand.
Proposal?
Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Carja King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic from the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
Okay, at least he's letting us look first. I've heard of the Myst games, but I've never actually played them and don't know what they are, really. So, what are you looking at?
Hey, Fernand. My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Profession?
What do you do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings. I buy low, sell high.
But in this case, you wouldn't be buying.
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see.
What do you need?
Let's say I'm interested. What do I need to do?
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian Docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
We'll work out where that one is after.
If this Gavon came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking.
I'm right next to it, so may as well go there next. I seem to have pushed a button that zooms my camera in. I don't see.
They say a group of Oswald are mining scrap from the old ones somewhere up north.
There's a bit more reading here. So, Rumours of the Nora by the well-travelled Aram. Readers, many times I have been asked to describe the most fearsome of barbarian tribes, the Nora of the Savage East. So ferocious, and the rumours of these people, you might think it was they who raided us during the dark times of the Mad Sun King, and not the opposite. Well, dear readers, though I possess bravery, there was a shadow length between bravery and certain death, and it is certain death that awaits any who trespass on the sacred land of the Nora. However, I have travelled beyond Daytower into the snow-dusted hinterlands of the savage East, and onto very edge of Nora territory, now the site of a hard-scrabble trading camp known as Hunter's Gathering. There, sat around an open fire with outlanders and uncouths, I was able to gather tales and eyewitness accounts of what might be seen within the valley of the warrior women. They told me another day's travel south lies the Mother's Crown, a name that suggests something grander than the fort of tree trunks and log cabins that was described to me. Still, I was assured it squats most imposingly upon a rocky outcrop, far above rushing rapids and white-capped falls. From its ramparts, a series of watchtowers stretch back across the mountains, and at any sign of approach, flaming arrows arc into the air between them. For a tribe so concerned with their previous wilds, I expected less careless behaviour. Those interlopers stout or foolhardy enough to approach after this display are turned back with another flight of arrows, this time aimed just above their heads. The outlanders, chuckling, agreed that if Akaja showed their colours, the arrows would fly lower, and that even soldiers behind Daytower's walls grumble about being ambushed and devoured by Nora warriors. I corrected them that it was the Tanaka, I don't know how that's word said, not the Nora, who are known to engage in cannibalism. In fact, the Nora have only been seen to chew the bark from trees, the tough plants from the ground, and drink strange herbal brews. I propose that they may well be forbidden from eating meat, except at their strange feminine rites beneath the moon. Yes, in the benighted land of the Nora, the natural way of things goes inverted. Women rule men, and all the might of Kaja metal can be deflected by logs, leather, and hide. Ruins filled with bounteous artifacts go untouched, and great stretches of farmable land are left uncultivated. Only the machines, which the Nora greatly mistrust, after some ancestral conflict or another, seem untroubled by this rampant strangeness. Father-son has no place here, and I would not be surprised to find the Nora's women god to be the moon itself. Though it is Nora women who are famously feature in tales of encounters with the tribe. Men have also been sighted bearing the outlandish hair and blue-painted markings of Nora warriors. It is my understanding from reading older studies of the tribe that a ritual known as the Proving allows men to battle one another to gain favour from their rulers. Not just men. My curiosity to witness this and other Nora rituals sadly goes unsated, but it is my hope that His Luminance will extend an offer of alliance to these mysterious barbarians, so emboldened by the Sun King's generosity and the knowledge that I would travel with many well armored blazons. I would gladly gather a first-hand account for the benefit of my readers. Indeed, I plan to employ a female scribe who might allow better parley between the Nora and I on such an occasion. A better path for a young Kaja woman than working as a seller for the Oseram metal merchants in town, no? Until such a sun-touched time comes, though, I can only share with you copies from the extensive collection of sketches I have gathered over the years. Mere glimpses of these bizarre, savage, and yet still strangely alluring womenfolk. He seems to have the Nora a bit wrong. Actually, while I'm here, this one bears the legend Pharaoh. Sets of ancient vessels, yep. I haven't seen any of these 5 yet. Now what was the... Thunderjaw, you said it was? Ah, yes. I did see a behemoth, but I didn't scan it. I guess. Where I picked up the quest for finding these 3 people, where I'm up to the 3rd person, there was 2 Thunderjaws out the front that I had to kill before I could enter the city. Down here. Had to kill 2 Thunderjaws in here first. No, behemoths. 2 behemoths down there first.
As the sun is my witness, never had a Nora in my house.
What about a man named Gavan?
No. Can't say I've heard that name. But we're a trading town. Get a lot of people through.
All kinds, I'm sure. Like ones who don't want to be followed.
I never heard of your Gavan. If he's trouble, well, can't say I'm sorry. Now, I've things to be doing, Nora girl, if you don't mind.
Well, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
Supply crate. Nope, that's not the way to get it. I think I might have scanned one of the behemoths, but I didn't. But then I died, and it must not have saved the discovering over the death.
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
What you searching
What's
for?
wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida. My only daughter. She's gone.
And it'll be my job to find her. Sure, I will.
Who
Search.
else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Elida. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be here, in the water. By the sun!
Last scene?
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn, sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Unusual?
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
I would say sounds like a typical teenager, but that kind of contradicts it where she's saying hates the ceasefire, also thinks the war should have never begun in the first place. So if you think the war shouldn't have begun in the first place, wouldn't you like the ceasefire? Like that the war's stopping? War?
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty, the mad Sun King, the blood on the streets. When Edelman's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Alita broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
I'll look for your daughter.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
I'll definitely have a look.
Light your way.
I barely turn a profit even in the best of times, especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need. Would you care for some fruit? Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Damn. Clues?
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
Guards?
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
These guards don't seem to be any good for anything. Suspects?
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
This lady's mouth looks very weird. I'll investigate.
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah. Gulani's mouth. Lips point out too much.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Don't see any other crates or anything to get there. Why is that one not showing? There we go. I've also been saying to people that come through, I've got a clip command, so exclamation point clip will automatically create a clip of the last 30 seconds. I'm hoping that more clips will be made. So if you think anything that is clip worthy happens, it'll be very much appreciated.
If this Gavan came through here, the inn seems like a good place to start asking. Well, he wasn't suspicious at all. Time to take a look around.
I've always wondered, are all your kind hunters and fighters, or just a few?
Nice to have a break. Work's been hard lately.
Time has treated you well.
Hello, Gavan. You wouldn't have gotten this off without help. But you didn't make for the harbor, and you didn't go alone.
So he did get here with the cuffs on. So he's gone right across the whole map, basically. No, halfway. He's gone from there, made it up to there with his cuffs on from jail. And they got taken off here.
So did Gavan find his friends or his enemies? Suppose they're all the same to me. Looks like they weren't happy to see him back.
Hey! Friend of yours, Gavan?
Something up there.
So he's here.
Hey,
You won't survive this. Gone.
Of course, I'm full on resources.
They sent you to take me back to Sunstone?
Not to take you back.
Huh. Well, Hashiv's done your job for you.
Geneva said you were a smuggler, only for the shards. Is that true?
I could tell you anything. A sick mother, or I did it for the poor children.
But you'd be lying.
In the year I spent in the cage, all I regretted was killing that guard. Because it got me caught. You can take that back to Sunstone Rock.
He only regretted it because it got him caught. Yeah, he doesn't deserve it.